live on your television. Go to the YouTube app on your phone, search Weather Pulse Now, and then click the casting button on the top right. Watch live on your television. Go to the YouTube app on your phone, search Weather Pulse Now, and then click the
Okay, I want to give you an update here on the severe weather potential here as we go over the next couple of hours. First of all, there were some counties that were added into a tornado watch and a severe thunderstorm watch. Those counties, Scott County, you're under a tornado watch until 2 a.m. And then Jennings County, you're under a severe thunderstorm watch until midnight tonight. So here's what I'm watching right now. We got a mega complex of storms out towards central Illinois, moving off to the east. We have individual supercell storms starting to get their act together. We've got one producing a damaging tornado, and then we've got one here that's starting to, and then this one here could become tornado warned soon. I want to show you over here on Analyzer, what I've done is I've put the StormNet probability of tornadoes over the next hour. You can see that focus is very high here in the parts of Illinois. There's actually two zones here, one here and one here. These are very high probability of tornadoes within the next hour. And then just north of Princeton near Vincennes, there's a zone here too that I'm watching. That storm that you're seeing here over the next hour could potentially become tornado warned. This is all with the StormNet product that we have here. And then the other StormNet probability I want to show you, which is updating here as we speak. Tornado within the next 3 hours from about I-65 and points west is pretty high, especially as you go into Crawford, Perry, Du Bois, Spencer County through Evansville. The probability of tornadoes looks to be a significant there over the next little bit. So I'm watching this carefully here, this StormNet product. We'll see what this entails here over the next couple of hours as this moves off to the east. This is the zone where we will have our tornado threat, and then should transition into a damaging wind threat. But I still think there's a possibility for some tornadoes here this evening in our area. So, you know, I'm getting some, I'm not trying to call anybody out specifically, but just a few people let me know, hey, I'm going out camping this evening. I probably wouldn't do that. I do think that there is a potential here as we go through the evening hours for significant storms. Some of these storms could be severe, producing damaging winds and large hail. So, you don't want to be, or not large hail, but damaging winds and maybe some tornadoes. So maybe some hail associated with it. But it's just something we got to keep a close eye on. Right now, as I zoom in, I just wanted to show you, and let me just put the radar on. We do have some showers from, let's say, Seymour along 50, US 50 from North Vernon, Brewersville, north of DuPont, north of Rexville. These are some light showers that have developed. And then some more activity down here towards Corydon, Marengo. You know, if the instability was a lot higher, I think these storms would really be going. And you can see where the storms are high, where the instability is higher. And you're going to have to give me a minute here because I'm getting used to this new. Down here at the bottom of your screen, you'll have the warning map there down there at all times. The color codes, I can put them on there if you want me to. If you're used to my color codes, you should be fine. But you got 1, 2, 3 supercells right now south of Evansville, and these supercells are producing or have the potential to produce a tornado, and those are moving off to the east. Okay, so those particular cells will likely kind of focus into this area over the next little bit, but still cannot rule out the potential for a tornado here locally over the next little bit. So what I want to do, here is the watch once again that's in effect. Hang on. I'm gonna have to remember to get that fixed. But here's the current alerts that are in effect. So severe thunderstorm watch for Jennings County. That goes until 2 a.m. All right, and then we have a tornado watch that go till midnight, 2 a.m. for Scott County, Indiana. That is for large hail and damaging winds and several tornadoes is for what that's saying. So let's look at future radar. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at this one. So first of all, I just want to show storm energy values. This is where we are now at 8. It has shown a little bit more in instability here over the last several hours, especially into southern Indiana, southeastern Indiana. It looks like with the wind energy we have, we should be okay with the potential for fuel. So I still think we're going to see that potential for damaging winds. So here we go. You'll see at 11 o'clock that line starting to make it into the western sections of the area between 11 and midnight. All right, so between 11 and midnight, that's when you'll see the line of storms move in. By 1 a.m., you can see it's right along that Indiana-Ohio border, moving in through northern Kentucky, and then east of Metro by 2, and then out of the area by 3. So this is a window from around, let's say, 11 p.m. to about 3 a.m., okay? So I'll just slide this back and forth here a couple times so you can kind of see. 12 o'clock, midnight for Madison, North Vernon, Greensburg, and anywhere where you get these little areas of notches in the line, that's where we could see a couple tornado warnings with those. Same thing goes for, so there we go, it's advancing in front of me, midnight. You see a little notch there, individual cells in here. 1 o'clock in the morning, we could be dealing with that. This was midnight, I'm sorry. And you can see kind of messy. Actually, this is a new model run. That's why it bounced on me. Let's go back. So here is, actually let me clear the whole thing because it bounced on me because of the new model run. So here's 10, showing showers in the area, stronger storms by midnight, moving through out of here by 3 o'clock. So it's still the same scenario. It's just showing more in the way of showers. It's doing a great job out west. I mean, here it is right now, and you can see, the convection gets a little stronger. You can see definitely the threat for damaging destructive winds is going to be more towards the Louisville area and into northern Kentucky, and then it races out of here. And then you could still see some showers on the back edge of it for several hours after that. So I know we're not under a watch, except if you're in Scott or Jennings County. But likely you will go under another watch again tonight, and you will be seeing the potential here for more severe weather to move in. So, and you can see that area of showers continues to grow now north of North Vernon, Jackson, near the Scipio, just east of the Scipio area. So we are starting to see some of this activity get a little more intense, and then you can see a lot of shower activity from Milltown, Marengo, south of Salem, south of Paoli, French Lick, and northwest of Louisville. So it does look like, in my opinion, kind of this here could have had a potential to become a supercell but fell apart, and that could be because maybe these cells here are kind of sucking all the energy out of it. But these all should kind of merge together as we get closer to 10 o'clock and just, race through the area here, producing damaging winds with that isolated tornado threat. Okay. So I tell you what, watching things carefully. I'm here. As soon as this line gets a little bit closer to us, or we get the potential here or we get any warnings or anything, I'll let you know. We'll go full live coverage here. But for right now, I'm watching things. I got a close eye on what's going on out to the west. Looks like, as we get towards, I would say 11 o'clock, the western sections of the area, including Madison, North Vernon, Scottsburg, and then as we get to about midnight, that'll move into VV, the Rising Sun, Lawrenceburg area, and then once we get into 1 o'clock in the morning, that'll be more around the metro area. So, okay, that's it for now. I'll continue to keep you updated.
Watch live on your television. Go to the YouTube app on your phone, search Weather Pulse Now, and then click the casting button on the top right.